they're not considering the cost of risk. They're not considering the cost of value. They're not considering lots of things in there because they're not thinking differently. And I think that's why we're seeing 95% of the AI projects fail to deliver value. In many cases, security issues are the thing that causes them to fail. They don't know what they don't know about how to secure because they're not thinking differently, because they haven't transferred their thought around that. So we have at the technology provider level, and at the influencer level, but the people who implement it at the enterprise level have not. They're thinking differently. They're not thinking like we think right now. They will be in a few years, but the reality is they can only move at a certain amount of pace. And I think it's going to be slow going, and we are going to see some breaches and some 24-hour news cycles during that time. As we have things that, like I've seen that you're talking about, agents, creating new agents to carry things out. They're able to kind of if you're giving autonomy, they're able to figure things out on their own, and they know that they can create new agents. And by the way, if you're putting restrictions on the identity of one agent, they know if they create two more, they're not going to have those restrictions and able to carry out these functions. You're not going to know it's happening unless you program them to instructing you what's happening, and you're just going to see it as an outcome of that. Wonder what happened? Well, that's because you're not thinking like an AI person. You're not thinking like the AI for the enterprise and the value that's going to have. You're thinking like an old structured programming, object-oriented programming of 10 years ago. The game has changed. We're generating code. We're generating this stuff. These systems are able to build themselves. They're able to replicate themselves across different platforms. They're able to do self-migration. They're able to do amazing things. And I think that's awesome, but they're also capable of turning things into a weapon.